what do you tell the people that makes them come out here? Or are there some gifts you give to them to bring them out?
They are our party members. They are our party members.
This whole crowd are just your party members?
Yeah, and those who want to listen to what we have to tell them, the manifesto.
And you don't give them anything?
No, well, at times, those who provided for vehicles, we provide vehicles. It's not that we're sharing anything for them, but we give them T-shirts to wear, we give them face cap to wear, and that's all.
Okay, so you don't distribute any other thing to them, just T-shirts, face caps?
Face cap, and they are there. A lot of us, a lot of the people you are seeing in our own campaign rally
are your members.
They are our members, and some of them are coming to even listen to what we have to tell them as our manifesto.
Ordinarily, when you believe in a system, when you believe in a structure, when you so much trust the leadership, you have little efforts in mobilizing people to campaign. When you have done it and they have saw what you have done, you understand. One of the things that attracts, like I said earlier, people to PDP is the fact that you probably realize that that's the only party in this country today that preach what it practices when it comes to democracy.
I beg to disagree with
Section 124 of the Electoral Act 2010, as amended, called for prosecution of all person, association, and organization who have sought to induce voters with money.
Yes.
As of today, that's what the Electoral Act said.
Yes.
And with or without, we've seen cases of rice distribution, recharge card. We have it all over.
Did your party do that?
Well, just like what we know with what do they call this thing now?
What?
The Ekiti man. I mean, there's
no. Don't get.
Is that what you are pointing out?
Hey, if you are talking about stomach infrastructure, don't let's talk about stomach infrastructure.
Okay,
because I saw it on the TV quite recently, where another governor is trying to give food to some people. Am I right?
Which food?
Am I right?
The governor that is giving food, is it about giving food for election or somebody who is giving food for election?
And this new government is even planning to give 5,000 naira to some people.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
So when you're talking about stomach infrastructure is not about giving raw food to people. It's about empowerment. It's about teaching people how to be self-sustaining. That's what I understand about stomach. It's not about giving rice. When you give rice, welfare package. I quite agree.
That was what your party governors were doing.
Honorable. As I'm talking to you here now, people from Ondo State can bear me witness. Kerosene, recharge card, clothes that are meant to be distributed during the last governorship election that was seized from your party is still inside where they kept it up till now.
Well,
those who are into investigative journalists can go ahead and investigate what I've done. What I'm telling you now, we're in front of Nigerians. If there's anybody from Ondo who can bear us witness, they can get across to us right But what I'm saying in essence is
you are the only one that knows about that. But
I'm not the only person that knows about it. I'm not the only person that knows about it. Kerosene, recharge card, rice, and some other things that has the inscription of your candidate and your party logo there were there in C. What I'm saying in essence is the fact that see, we have a system that has to be strengthened. You understand? And the earlier everybody realizes that, the better. But blaming or passing blames on one party for another, or telling unbridled lies about what has happened will not help us as a country, will not help us as a nation. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that.
In that 15 years, what they have been able to teach Nigerians
is what?
Stomach infrastructure is how the empowering people through the taxpayers' money behind the door, and what we are seeing today. So it's not an issue that you say that we are just coming in. It's less than a year that we come into office at the federal level.
And if I may ask, Honorable, and if I may ask,
yes,
you said 16 years,
yes,
and quote and unquote, it's only PDP. AD has never been part of it. ACN has never been part of it. APC has never been part of it. Is that right?
No, we have not been part of the federal government.
You have not been part of government at all. And you know the federal government there is no synergy between the state government and the federal government. Is that what you're telling me?
There have always been, but your party.
So all those monies you take for as subventions, as monthly allocations, they are not part of. Holistically, they are not part of what.
Who takes subvention from where? Is it not from the state or from where are you?
From the federal to the states. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying here.
Look,
whatever might have happened, what I'm saying, whatever might have happened in the last 16 years, whatever might have happened in this country in the last 16 years,
VAT money.
Don't let us trade blames. Honorable,
take it down.
Honorable,
listen
to my sentence. Whatever might have happened in the last 16 years,
yes.
I beg you, don't trade blames, please. Trading blames will not help us in this country at this point. You understand? Because APC, ACN, AD, Labour, APGA, whatever, has been part and parcel of this system,
but
right from the state to the federal.
I agree on that. That we have been part of the blame. We cannot exonerate ourselves. But what? And
unfortunately, two-thirds of the actors are even in APC. Now that's the funniest thing. Two-thirds of the actors are in APC. Two-thirds of those who are part of the decision-taking process, even during those days, are in APC now. So what are we talking about here?
We don't have PDP again. Thank God.
No, we don't have PDP again.
Right, those who are with us now. Those who are with us now,
continue.
They are born again.
They are born again.
Yes.
Gentlemen,
okay, that's interesting.
The questions are still waiting for you to answer.
Okay.
You said when you gather there, you give them T-shirts, you give them face caps. Yeah. You don't give them any other thing.
We don't give them any other thing.
But you said during the last elections in Ondo State, there are still rice, kerosene, transport money and all of that, recharge cards that are seized and they are somewhere in Ondo State.
Yeah.
You have proof of that?
Yes. Yes.
All right, gentlemen, we'll take a moment and we'll come back to continue the question. But I need to let you know this. Stallone says, at Stupendous Style, says, your guests are evading almost every question. I'm struggling to see the substance of their responses. And then Tilino says, the PDP man is more realistic and truthful than the APC man. He says, I'm not a politician. AdemolaJustice.com says, this PDP man should recontact the author of Stomach Infrastructure for its appropriate definition. He needs to learn more. Lovely Today says, APC is full of men who defected from PDP. Says, you are all the same. Well, we'll take a moment and come back to continue the conversation. Please don't go away. Welcome back. We're looking at the campaign funding, who bears the brunt of it. The citizens, the economy of the nation, who funds all of these things. And I have two gentlemen in the studio, Honorable Segun Lula, the chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Health, and a member of the APC, and Funsho Babarinde, Assistant Organizing Secretary of the PDP Osun State. Welcome, gentlemen. Okay, we have just a few minutes to round up it. There was a question I asked that both of you did not answer. Okay. You said your members do all these donations. Yeah. You said the same thing. You do not mobilize, you do not distribute money for transportation. You only give out T-shirts and caps. You don't distribute rice or kerosene or recharge cards, as the case may be. Okay, when they donate these monies, as you say, when they pay their dues, some pay as this as 100 naira, how are they compensated? What's their benefit?
No,
let me begin with you. You started first, so let me begin.
Good governance. Because that's what they believed in, that if PDP comes to government, they're going to, at the end of the day, have good health facility. They're going to have good schools where their children will attend. You understand? They're going to have a good... You see, governance is about redistribution of wealth. You understand? When you're in government, it should be a bottom-top thing. You look at the aggregate of what the citizens want, and that is what you should research on, and the policies of the government should be based on that.
And that's what your party has been doing?
Absolutely.
So the benefit that people get for donating their 100 naira is good governance, infrastructure.
That is the minimum you can donate in PDP as a party member, and about the maximum is 100,000. That's what the PDP the Electoral Act allow. So if you register as a PDP member today, they give you that card. As you pay,